Hi everyone, it's Marissa with Soul Revival Vintage. Today I have a day in the life video, so if you want to see what a typical day looks like as a part-time vintage seller and full-time mom who also works a full-time job 9 to 5, then keep watching. So the first part of my day always starts with a cup of coffee. I actually drink mushroom coffee now. This is by Rise. I started drinking this a few months ago and I absolutely love it. It has helped so much with my overall energy. I also don't have as much bloating anymore. I just feel better throughout the day since I started drinking this. I do still add a little bit of coffee creamer. I try to drink something that has oat milk or real cream in it, and I love it. It's delicious. So then I got my kids ready for school. That's not in the video, but this is our drive down the hill to school. So my kids are very blessed that they get such a gorgeous drive to school every single morning. I just love it, especially on clear mornings like this. And now I have a little car ride to myself, so I'm going to finish my coffee and get ready for the day. So then I take my massive hoard of things with me inside. I can't be the only one who has so much stuff with me everywhere I go. And I'm going to make myself some breakfast. So this was filmed not long after Thanksgiving, and I am the kind of person who has to have protein with my breakfast every morning, otherwise I'm starving. So I made a little turkey cranberry English muffin thing. So after I ate, I also had to feed Oreo, my dog. I don't know why he was looking at me so suspiciously. But then I also had some clothes that I had been soaking for a few days in vinegar to remove a smell from them. So I was just refreshing the water on those. I also am checking on some other clothes that I had hanging to dry inside that I hand washed. They are so beautiful. It's a 1960s 3-piece set, actually 4-piece because it comes with a hat. So I am probably rushing through this video, but this is pretty much what my mornings look like. I just rushed to get ready. That was my outfit I picked to get ready. And I'm just throwing a quick face of makeup on, just a little bit of under eye concealer, eyeshadow, my eyebrows, and mascara. This is the full outfit that I had on. That's a little 1970s dress that has a hood and a little penny lane outfit, some leggings, and one of my new favorite shoes. These are actually Vans butterfly shoes, and they glow in the dark. So I've got my hoard of items again, and I am off to work. So I again am so happy it was such a beautiful day today that it wasn't raining, because it rains all the time here in Oregon. So it really made running errands so much more fun today. On the agenda, normally I go straight to work, but I actually am on my way to Amity, Oregon first to pick up some online auction items that I won. I'm so excited about these. I sometimes just kind of blindly bid on things and forget what I even bid on. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And I didn't want to film in there, but I did get the items. So here's a quick little preview. I got a set of antique pillows. They're so beautiful. I forgot I had even bid on those. And then a few pieces of vintage clothing. So I'm on my way to work. I'm so excited with everything I got. I picked them all up. I forgot that I actually got some pillows that I will show you guys later. But I'm so excited. I scored some really good stuff. I actually spent more money than I typically would on sourcing items, but because it was an online auction, sometimes I get a little competitive. But I did get some great stuff, and overall, because some of the things were really cheap, and then a couple things I paid more than I would have wanted to for, you know, I still got a good amount of items, so the cost per item is still pretty low, which when I can, I'm going to show you guys each piece that I got, and I'll break down the cost as well, always find that interesting. So what other people spend and where they get their items. So I will do that once I have a free moment and I get back to the office, maybe on my lunch break or something. I will take you guys through that. You can see my haul, my little pile, my stash. That right there, that sort of quilted patchwork floral pattern is a jumpsuit. I'm very excited to show you guys that. So I made it to work. Here's a quick little glimpse of my office all decorated for Christmas and my desk. So usually when I first get here or in the morning with my coffee, I try to plan out my day, but this morning I didn't have enough time, so that's why I'm doing it now. And then I do try to make sure that I keep my selling stuff when I'm at home, when I'm not at work, but I did need to print out a shipping label for an order. So after that, I did some work for my day job for several hours, and then I had to go pick my kids up from school. Time to pick my kid up from school. My vintage haul is now my passenger princess, so I could clear up room in the back seat. So here we go. That's a good question. Today is the 28th. So we did go to McDonald's really quickly. We haven't eaten here in a really long time, but I was absolutely starving, so we made a quick little pit stop. It was not that good. But I was starving and it was close, so then I just did more work, and now we are on our way out the door. So just locking up the office. It looks so beautiful with the lights off and the Christmas tree all lit up. I'm so happy to work in such a beautiful place. And here's the drive home. Again, such a lovely, clear day. And now that we're home, I'm in my studio dropping off my haul. I want to show the haul of what I got today. I'm in my studio right now. It's freezing, so that's why I have my coat on. But I got a bundle of vintage, and they said antique pillows. I haven't confirmed that yet, but look how cute these are. So here's one. There's 5 of them. 1, 2. This is very pretty. Oh, maybe there's more. Nope, there's 5. 3. This is cute. This would be perfect for like a peacock chair, like the seat of a peacock chair, because it's a little round one. 4. This is cute. I love that like Art Deco kind of look. And this one's my favorite. This is actually really why I bought this. I don't know if I'm going to keep any of these. I might keep 1 or 2 of them. I might keep all of them. I don't really know. But this is really why I bought this, or bid on this bundle, because this was an auction, an online auction. So, and there's feathers coming out of this one. So this one's really an actual down pillow. Look at this. This seems rather antique to me. I'm not a pillow expert, but yeah. So now for clothing. Okay, so the only thing you saw earlier was the jumpsuit, this patchwork one. Let me see if I can get this in the frame. Look at this. How cool is that? Here, let me get this. Push it out of the way. Okay. That's a leaf. How rad. Look at that. There's buttons on the front. Look at those cool blue buttons. Handmade, I think. Feels handmade. Yeah, that's totally handmade. I don't see any labels. So there's this garment. So I got 5 pillows and I think 4 pieces of clothing. So here's one. This is a set, 2-piece set. I just thought this was so darn cute. Look at that. a little micro skirt, a little micro mini with the pleats, and then this is a blazer, like a cotton material. This looks handmade. Yeah, that's handmade for sure. There's fabric covered buttons, although fabric covered buttons was typically not a handmade thing, but who knows. Look at that. This seems way too small for me, but this will probably be added to the store. So that is number 2. And this is what I really wanted. I was getting so competitive on the bidding for these things, which I'm not competitive at all. Like, we could be in a race to win like $10,000 and I would just be like, go. I'm fine. I'm winded. I'm good. You can go ahead by all means. So, but when it comes to like bidding for vintage clothing, like something happens and something comes over me where I'm like, I think I need that. That's mine now. So I did pay $35 for this before the, what do you call that? Like auction fee. There's usually like a premium when you do these online auctions, which is 15% usually. So, but how could I not, like, look at this. If we were in person, I would have thrown hands for this. So it is so stinking cute. And the last thing, so I'm not an expert on 20s fashion at all, but I'm pretty sure that this is a 1920s drop waist. It has, look at this. Get that belt buckle. Very cool. There's a hole in the armpit, which is very common with 1920s pieces, which, again, I'm just pretty certain that this is from the 20s. This is my first time picking it up. This is my first time looking at any of this stuff. I literally grabbed all these things and I threw it in my car, and I went to work all day, and I left them there, and I didn't look at them again until now. So, judging by the structure, the stitching, the material, and where things are falling apart, like you can also see like that stitching. Also did pay kind of a lot for than what I would normally pay while sourcing. I think I paid like $22 or something for this. So, but a good 1920s piece can usually sell for like over $100. And since I basically, yes, I paid individually for all of these pieces, I do like to think, since I got it from the same place, I paid the same company, I kind of think of it as a bundle. So rather than looking at, I paid $24 for that, the jumpsuit I know I paid $30 for, but that little blue floral set I only paid like $10 for. The pillows, all 5 of them, I paid $10 or $11 for. So I added it up earlier. I paid them like $124, and that's including the 15% fee. So I did the math, divided by 9 items, all of that. I think I paid over $13 per item, so $13.80 per item, which to me, I think that's a great deal. I think that if I were to buy, your girl looks haggard and tired. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. So, if I were to pay, like, go to Goodwill and buy all these things, I don't know about in other areas, but in my town, I think I would have paid $10 to $13. Look how red my eyes are. I got LASIK several years ago. I've always had red dry eyes, red itchy eyes, but ever since I got LASIK, it amplified even more. So that's why my eyes are all red and dry. My makeup is rubbing off. Anyways, at my Goodwill, I would have paid $10 to $13 for these anyways. Definitely like that this 60s piece, this 60s dress, they would have charged $14 for this. I know that. So I think I made out pretty good. I think I got a pretty good deal. So I'm very excited. The gentleman who I believe owns the estate sale company said that this was just round one for that sale and that they're going to be doing another one before the weekend before Christmas. That's when it's going to close. And I asked if there's more clothing, and he said yes. I should have asked if I could come up and preview the rest of the clothing, but they had a lot of people coming to pick things up. This was one of the ones where when you win an auction, you have to schedule an appointment to come pick your items up. And so I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to take up their time while they were helping other people. So yeah, so here we go. Yeah, they're on the floor right now. I'm going to clean them. They all need desperate cleaning, as you can see. This, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to clean this. If anybody has any ideas, I'd love to hear them, because it's obviously very delicate, but it is also filled with feathers, and it's very heavy because of that. So you can see. So I need to think about that. I don't really quite know what to do about that. But yeah. Here's a little glimpse of my studio. It's very messy right now. Actually, this is not that messy in comparison, but the last thing I need to do today that's really shop related is I need to package one of those canisters up. We got an order for that yesterday, so let's do that. So now it's time to start packaging it up. What I'm pointing to there is the sticker was lifted up a little bit, so I did super glue that down before I started packaging it up. So this is what it looks like from the top. So I have filled all the dead space. Again, it's not the prettiest, but the point is for it to get there delivered safely. And when you jiggle it around, it's not moving. It feels good in there. So next, I always include a thank you note with one of my business cards in all my orders. So I'm just going to write a little note on here and stick it in there. Okay, so note is in there. I feel like I need to get a nicer pen for writing on that, a nice ballpoint pen. So I'm going to tape this up and I'll be right back. Here's the package. We're just going to go put this in the car so it's ready for tomorrow. So I think that's about it. The rest of the day or night, since it's already night here, I'm going to feed my kids some dinner. I'm going to change my clothes, wash my face, and get everything ready for work and school tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys following along with me. This was so much fun. And let me know if you want to see more of this type of content, these types of videos, more behind the scenes or like day in the life stuff, doing part-time vintage selling. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.